AI is actually going to change the world. It's going to change our lives. It's going to change the lives of the next generation. And I'm so happy that we had almost 50 students and academic folks in the event today, talking about it, even asking questions, things like that. Another fun fact, and Jerry told me he invited somebody from USD. Yeah, and that kid, he came to Thai event for the first time, and he networked. That's what you should be doing in events like that. He was looking for internship, and guess what? He got 2 internship offers. Wow. He got 2 internship offers right here. So I think we are really doing something here. It's just not fun and games. We are making a difference. So I really want all of you to applaud for yourself for doing that. Now this event, I mean, events like this don't happen without a lot of hard work, a lot of volunteer hours, and of course, a lot of times you see me as the face of organization, which I am kind of, but there are so many people who work behind the scenes, and I just want to make sure we acknowledge them. And I want to bring on stage, first of all, my TiEcon SoCal team, the TiEcon team. Please, all of you, Mahesh, Anand, Pankaj, please come on stage. Please, Anshuman, Anand, and also Gaurav. Please come on stage. So this was our core team who was working behind the scenes for last so many weeks, trying to make those speaker connections, trying to work out the schedule, trying to work out, how many samosas are we going to order, every minutest detail, how many sandwiches we are going to order. And we actually ran out. I mean, some of you know, despite our best planning, our event was so successful beyond our dreams that we actually ran out of food, which generally doesn't happen in our event. But that's what happened. But a round of applause for our team, our volunteers who put this thing together. Thank you so much. And obviously the TiEcon core team, but a lot of volunteers helped. And if I start naming them, then you will be delayed for your dinner. So. But that's what it is. A lot of people putting in a lot of hard work to make things happen. You already all know about TiE, what TiE does, so I'm not going to pour you more of that Kool-Aid. We all know that. We have drank that Kool-Aid. We love that Kool-Aid, I think. That's why we are still here on a Friday evening. And I hope you continue. The great thing today, though, was almost about 30 to 40% of folks were initiated to TiE for the very first time. So it was an incredible experience for those people as well, because TiE, as I kept saying last 2 years, is one of the best kept or worst kept secrets, whatever way you want to talk about it. But now, with the efforts of people like our executive director, Jerry, who has been like one of the best things which could happen to TiE, going around, networking, putting TiE's name up, and also one of our best programs, TiE Angels, which kind of put TiE SoCal on the map, not only in Southern California, but also worldwide, I think, all the TiE chapters. So that has elevated TiE's status. Now a lot of people know about it. So when we put this event together, people wanted to come. And I think this is one of the very first TiEcons which actually happened on a weekday. Generally, we end up doing events on a weekend, a Saturday or a Sunday, get more people in that way. But we proved that if you have the right content, if you have the right speaker, and if you are really adding value, then people will come and people will listen and people will participate. And that's what we are seeing with TiE SoCal also now. We have a strong charter member group. We have a lot of new associate members joining. We have a really new, vitalized energy. And in last few years, we have started talking, Smita started, then Anshuman, and we are talking about TiE 2.0, really akin to, Internet 2.0 and whatnot. And now I think it's time to almost start saying TiE 3.0, because we are getting there, and it's only because of all of you, the kind of caliber of charter members we have been able to bring in, and hopefully we can continue to work together, give back to the community, and also grow, not only in wealth, like my dear friend said, we don't need 30 minutes to check our bank balances all the time. And I don't know if all of you were in that room, so some of you might not get that joke. But the whole thing is how we can really help each other, how we can help each other in more than one ways. I mean, yeah, obviously we all want to do business and be successful, but then we also want to, grow in other ways, grow in the society, grow personally, grow philosophically, and I think we have that kind of mix. Just to kind of put things in perspective, and I'm going to skip over a lot of these slides because I don't want to be
my camera right now.
Even talking about most of these things now. So, some of these things we do as TiE, and you all have been part of it, and we do a lot of fun things. I mean, SoCal Happy Hour. Raise your hands if you have enjoyed this happy hour. Look at that, yeah. We did happy hours, we did drop-in Zoom, and those are like without really any agenda. There is no agenda, there is no speaker, there is no set format. Just come in, chill, enjoy, and I'm not even putting, where is Balaji? I'm not putting Balaji's lunch here, which is itself has become like an institution in itself. But yeah. Thank you, Balaji, because and last year we awarded you the ambassador award, brand ambassador of TiE SoCal, and you continue to bear that torch. So thank you very much for bringing the people together, and yeah, invite more people. Open up your door. Keep it open, but jokes aside, so we all get together, we all enjoy each other's company, and then a lot of good things happen. That's what really TiE is. So when people ask me what TiE is, I always tell them, TiE is kind of a professional organization, but it's not your typical professional organization, because we have so many personal touches in this whole thing. I mean, when I look around in the room, I feel like I am standing in front of my extended family. So it's a lot more than just professional connection. And we don't even talk business. If business happens, that's a additional thing. We are here because we enjoy each other's company, we enjoy each other's intellectual talks, we stimulate each other, we motivate each other sometimes. Like people like Subhaya, he wants to practice his swing, and that motivates me. Where is Subhaya? Oh, he went away, but your partner, right? But by the way, I had the same answer that I want to start playing golf if I have one more hour and go and practice, and I think I will finally be able to do that after a few weeks. But coming back to the programs we are doing, so we are doing some big programs, big ticket items like the event we had today, couple of big events. We had investor summit, so we do these events, but we want to do a lot of these smaller events, the charter member mixer events, casual get-togethers, some knowledge series, anything which can help each other out really. So please keep coming back with suggestions, with ideas also on how we can continuously improve and make a difference while we are doing these events. Just a run through to some of these events. I mean, we did, I was just trying to count, and we did almost 50 events in last 2 years. I don't know, but my math says that's like one event every other week.
Too much time together.
Too many events, somebody might say, but then the whole thing is, you can pick and choose. I mean, some people just showed up at happy hour, that's it. I'm not going to name names. Some people were only there for pitching events. That's fine. Some people just wanted to be in CM mixers when we had it out in Shade Hotel, or we went to Santa Anita Park, or we went to Temecula in the winery. So we do all these fun events, but then we had so much fun back when we went to Hyderabad as a group. We recently went to the TiE Global Summit in Singapore, a little bit smaller group. But these are like, events which we all enjoyed in past couple of years. And I think, sorry? Orange, yes, yes. There is a list. I'm not reading off the list because I don't want to again delay the dinner. But yeah, and thank you, Harry, for hosting that event. So anybody who enjoys orange orchards or who enjoys a great guacamole, Harry is your guy. Harry is your guy. Yeah, great. March, April. So who knows next year again? But yeah, these were the events. But one interesting thing I was looking at was like this year we actually started on January 21st, and if you can read it, I don't know if you can read it, why OpenAI's ChatGPT will change the future of every industry. And in 12 months we have kind of come full circle, and we are again talking about ChatGPT and OpenAI, but a lot of time has passed, a lot of technology has evolved, and I think we were probably not that hopeful or fearful at that time that we are today. But I hope the speakers we had today were able to help address some of those queries, those questions, or at least invigorate the curiosity among you, especially the youth here, that it's not all bad. There is still room for people to make decisions, especially if you enjoyed the last session about leadership. So human aspect is always going to be there. AI is artificial, well, they are working towards artificial generative and whatnot. I did not even get all the ASI and ANI and things like that. But the whole idea is that as a group like TiE, we can put together such events, we can bring such speakers, we can bring these industry leaders to really talk about these things and educate ourselves so that we can be ahead of the curve. Or we can actually use those. They use a term co-pilot, so we can use those things to actually further our business. And I think with TiE we can do that. With the kind of connections you have, each of you have all these connections, and I'm thankful to so many people today to be able to make those connections, to bring those speakers. And thank you, Gaurav, for a couple of those connections. Of course, Venkat somewhere. Venkat there. Thank you, Venkat, and Abhi Mukherjee, Abhi and Richa, are they there?
They're gone.
Oh, they are gone. Okay. But yeah, so that's how we can put together these events. I mean, some people volunteer, some people bring those connections, some people bring sponsors, and here we have a beautiful event. A few pictures. Again, yell and scream if you are there. This was picked randomly by AI, so I won't pick those pictures. But yeah, I mean, look at those beautiful pictures. We guys had fun. We had the exchange of ideas, and this is just a journey through last couple of years. What actually transpired. Shade Hotel, Kanoj, thank you, wherever you are. TiE Global Angel Investor Summit. This was our first time, I think, when we did a really big event after our TiEcon a few years ago in a location other than Sheraton. So we went to Pacific Palms Resort. This was also one of our biggest events because it was a 2.5-day event coinciding with TiE Global Meet. All the leaders from BOT came down. Mike Patel, where are you? Mike there. We had a golf tournament. We had a 25th year anniversary celebration, and we had a full-day investor summit. So that was like a 4-in-1 event, and we pulled it together again, thanks to all of you. A beautiful event, and we, I think, danced the night away, although we were very sore the next morning during the whole event. But that's look at all those pictures. That's my picture also there. AI is good. I've trained it well. And then TiEcon, this is where our TiEcon has been happening for last 25 years, and I think at least for next few years it probably will be here. because again, TiEcon SoCal, one of the things most of you know, but we cover a big geography, and this area is kind of centrally located, so it works for most of our members. So we try to put together events here, but our happy hours we have been putting up everywhere in Pasadena, Santa Monica, Fullerton. So we try to move it around to make sure we are able to cover a wider geography. This was the event earlier this year about the chat GPT. Vivanshu, is Vivanshu here today? He's in India. So yeah, so Vivanshu was one of the speakers here, and again, power of TiE. I mean, TiE invested in it. One of our charter members invested in his startup. So we are actually doing real business. We are just not having all these events. We are actually actively investing also. And most of you were here, but I had a statistics earlier this morning that TiE Angels, the whole global angels, we have invested close to $25 million in last couple of years. And we were rated, TiE Angels was rated as top 25 by ACA in the country as an angel group. So we are actually making a difference. When we are doing all these programs, the TiE University, the TiE Women, the TiE Angels, when we are bringing these people to pitch, or we are mentoring them and getting them ready, then we are actually investing in them also. So it's real stuff, real difference we are trying to make there. The Global Angel Investor Summit, which happened earlier this year, again in this room, packed room like this, but a lot of very different audience. We had like top 50 angel groups from Southern California in this room, about 15 or 16 startups pitching, great content. A lot of those startups got funding or referrals through that event. So again, looking forward to continuing to do that, because TiE Angels program has been the one which kind of put TiE SoCal on the map in last couple of years. Last year, we were awarded the best angel group program in the TiE universe. And I'm really missing Shankar Ram here. And all of you obviously know Shankar Ram, but he has really worked very hard in last few years to get the angel program to where it is today. And he is obviously, you all know, he is the current BOT chair. He is in India right now, but he has put us on the map, and he has put us on a path where we can continue to evolve, get more chapters involved, and really make a lot of difference in the startup ecosystem, and also earn a pretty penny by doing some investment. So that's an added bonus, I would say, really. But the main thing is really helping all these startups. So that's the Angel Investor Summit. That's the Santa Anita. I think a few people actually got lucky betting on some horses. Right here, I think Gaurav increased the bank balance by, I think, $9 or something that day. So, but a plus is a plus, it's a win. So we are talking dollars and cents. We do all these events, we have all the charter membership, we have all the sponsorship. Where does the money come and where does the money go? So I just wanted to give you a status of the chapter where we have been in past few years, where we will probably end up after the accounting for this event. But just wherever I could get the data, I went back to 2016, but in last couple of years, really, our balance, as you can see, because our membership has been increasing, engagement has been increasing, we have been able to almost grow tenfold in terms of our net bank balance. So, in 2016, from $27,000, we will probably end 2023 at about $300,000. But we have a choice here. Do you all want a Christmas cruise, or do we want to leave Gaurav with 300,000? Gaurav already told me he has sponsors lined up the wazoo, so I don't have any doubt that we will have enough money January 1st, even if we get this to zero after doing a cruise. But jokes aside, really, this just shows that we have been fiscally conservative, but at the same time, we have been able to get together a lot of sponsorship, get together a lot of charter members, and get together a lot of volunteers who are putting in a lot of time, which we would have been otherwise paying for doing these events and things like that. It doesn't come cheap. If we are able to save that much money, that goes towards the hard work, blood and sweat of all the volunteers over the years. And it's just not my doing, or Anshuman's doing, or Smita's doing, or Neeraj's, or Harina, but it's like everybody, you know. And I'm glad that's another thing. We have this continuity here, and it's very rare in a lot of chapters that we have so many past presidents who continue to come and support the organization. Today, sir, we have 4 or 5 presidents. We have Vijay, we have Neeraj, we have Smita, we have Anshuman, of course me and the incoming president, so 5 or 6. That speaks about the longevity, that speaks about more than just a post. It's a lot more than that. We are involved, we want to be involved, and we will continue to be involved.
Yeah, we just need to.
So here comes the goodbye part, but I wanted to just make sure I acknowledge some of the folks who have made so much contribution and difference, not only during my presidency, but over all these years. All of them are not here, but you heard from Navneet today and Shankaram I talked about, but Ash Patel from CPC has also been a great supporter of TiE, and Navneet and Ash Patel, their companies have been our sponsors forever. So, you know, a round of applause for them for their sponsorship. Last couple of years, I was privileged and honored to work with a distinguished set of folks who helped me navigate a lot of things in past couple of years, and I would like to call upon all of the board members on the stage, please. Some of your names are here. I couldn't fit it in one sheet, so there is another sheet, but you all know who you are, so please. Azad, Natesh, Dhawal, Gaurav, Anshuman, Ramesh, Venkat sir, Ashok ji, please everybody come on the stage. We got everything. All right. Lineup of folks right here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So while the board helps us on the strategic and policy issues and things like that, we have our chairs and co-chairs of the programs who help and run all the initiatives which we do, the TiE University, the TiE Women, the mentorship. So please, you all can see your names and pictures. Mike, can you please come? Mike, Manish. Do I have to call all of my chairs? Please come on, my chairs. Brenda, is Brenda still there? Harry, Payal, Jeet, Sean, Venkatesh.
Oh, never mind. You're good.
Pawan is not here today, but I really wanted to, while everybody is coming, say a couple of things about Pawan, who is like one of the hardest working volunteers. He has always been working behind the scenes, getting those badges ready. Even today, it is his anniversary and he was here till 1 p.m. and then he left. Jerry, come. Jerry, you are in the team though. You are in the executive team. So Pawan was here, and I want to also share one incident about last year. It was COVID time a little bit still, and during our investor summit, Pawan had COVID. He still took on the job of printing all the badges, and not only printed the badges but actually delivered it to our event location. So I mean, you cannot even pay enough for such volunteerism and dedication. So hats off to him, and thank you and happy anniversary to Pawan. He's not here, but we can join a video somewhere. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you so much. So, you know, folks, organization like TiE, a lot of people ask me, how do you do it? How do you devote so much time? And I do it because I love doing what I do. I love being with you all. I love the energy. I love the camaraderie. I love what we discuss, where we are going together. So that's what I do it. But all these things, you know, you only have 24 hours in a day, so you have to cut corners, maybe sacrifice one thing to get to other, and that's where the support of a loving family comes in. And I just want to call upon my family, Shilpa and Sanay, on the stage to acknowledge the contribution that they have done. Just join me once. And this picture is from my first event as a president, the opening event which we did in January 22. And here is, how are you doing? I'm not the tallest, and I'm a proud dad for that. You know, I have been the tallest in my family till now, but yeah, now Anshay definitely is taller, and yeah, both of them, most of you know Anshay and Sanay, both are here at USC, so thankfully they were able to come and join us, and so thankful for that. So, you know, over the past 2 years, I think we have accomplished remarkable milestones, from fostering innovation to nurturing the entrepreneurial spirit. I think SoCal has been a hub of energy, hub of inspiration, and just, you know, we have created a vibrant community. And I hope and I know that the new leadership is going to propel us to new heights. I do sign off end of the year with mixed emotions, obviously, but I'm very, very happy that my friend, my brother Gaurav is taking over the reins, and I'm sure he will take TiE to the new heights. So without further ado, I would like to say thank you to you all for giving me this opportunity. I'm really humbled and honored that I was able to help in a little way to further the cause of TiE, further the cause of fostering entrepreneurship, which we are all about, and helping the community. And although I'm signing off at the end of the year as president, which 2-year term, it has to end, all good things end. But we have a beginning, as they say, you know, long live the king. The king is dead, long live the king, right? That's, or something like that. I have to ask ChatGPT. Huh? And the kingmaker. So we have several kingmakers here. We'll get into that later. But you know, thank you once again for giving me the privilege to serve you as the president of this chapter. And we will do a little bit of, you know, house cleaning. We'll do a little formal handover in next few weeks, and we will leave enough money for Gaurav in the bank. So that's my promise to you, Gaurav. But thank you so much. Really appreciate whatever we have built. And although I will not be in a president position, but I will be and I am your friend, and we will continue to build more memories together. We'll continue to help each other and build the community. Thank you once again, and with that I want to invite our Gaurav, the President-elect, to say a few words. Thank you.
You want to start with cruise only? Okay.
We have a cruise on December 25th.
I don't know how to start. They always say it's difficult to get into big shoes. I have big and tall. Anshuman and Ashish, these shoes to fill in. And thank you, Ashish. I don't know, it's after 2 years, you have become like Ashish Modi now. The way you stand, the confidence, the speech, the number, data, everything you have. And I was nervous just to come on the stage and talk for 5 minutes. What you have done is amazing. So I want to start with a round of applause to Ashish, and before that, Anshuman. I don't know how many of you know, but I was always choice 2 to be the president of TiEcon SoCal. The first options didn't accept, so the ball came in my court. And here I am. I want to start with thanking all of you for your confidence. TiEcon has given me a lot, both personally and professionally. And I look forward for amazing next 2 years. I think 2-3 things I want to touch today, and then we'll talk more in January. But we're working on finalizing the board and 15-16 new committees. Over 20 charter members, and I would like to applaud and thank all of them who have volunteered, accepted to volunteer hours, energy, and everything to TiEcon for the next 2 years. And thank you so much. So many of you have decided to give back to TiEcon, give back to community, and we can't thank you all enough. January we take over, so December, if you want to have cruise, let's go ahead at least. Just give 360K back. Let's have a funded cruise. Don't touch that. But anyway, I don't want to take long on the stage. I want to thank some key people who have helped in last 8 to 12 weeks, not only in the election process, but helping me, guiding me, understanding of TiEcon. And I want to start with Venkatesh, Balaji, Dhaval, Ramesh, Azad, Natesh, Anshuman, Ashish. Sean, where are you? Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. And many of you, I don't want to miss any names. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Harry, Neeraj, all of you. I will have my own share when I will learn the speeches. I will have the data. I will have something to tell. But this evening belongs to Ashish and the current president. Let's continue to work with him for next 4 weeks. You have raised the bar so high. I don't know where I will start and how it's going to end. But thank you so much for all your services. I will always remember you. You will be the GOAT, you are the GOAT, and so is Anshuman. Always the greatest of all time for TiEcon. What we both have left, the legacy, you can choose to fill it. But thank you so much. It's more emotional today because more than the excitement of taking over the president, it's like, the elder brother is now giving the baton, and I hope I live up to your expectations. Thank you so much, guys.